What do you get when you take William Shatner, Ernest Borgnine, Tom Skerritt, and the High Priest of the Church of Satan? You get The Devil's Reign. Hail Satan, Dominus, da, da. Hey, yes, you heard that right. I am reviewing The Devil's Reign, released by Severin Films on Blu-ray. This is actually, I've had this copy for quite a while. It's been out since October of last year. I'm just really freaking lazy, I guess, and to be perfectly honest, I kind of forgot I had it. My review stack is a little high. I'm hoping maybe I can cut it down a little bit, so yeah. Anyway, The Devil's Reign, if you haven't heard of it, it is a 1975 movie. Like I said, it stars William Shatner, Tom Skerritt, Ernest Borgnine as a satanic cult leader, and John Travolta in a role where you won't even know it's John Travolta. Yeah, actually at the beginning you're like, oh, John Travolta's in this, and then at the end of the credits you're like, oh yeah, John Travolta was in it. He plays like a random character and you don't even realize it's him. The story behind it is a little kind of all over the place. Movie starts off pretty much with a bang, and you're just kind of thrown into the mix of things going on, and you're like, what the hell's going on? The gist of the story takes, it's about Ernest Borgnine. Like I said, he's a cult leader of a satanic cult, and they're looking to get a book back that's been taken from him, and a family has the book, and the family, I guess, is roped up in it. And you get a little bit of backstory, kind of like way back where Ernest Borgnine's character, I think Corbus, is, but he's like hundreds of years old, and he's like a servant of Satan on Earth, and he lost the book then, and then he cursed a town because one of the people stole it, and then that town is now in the present time, it's a ghost town, and William Shatner plays a brother, and Tom Skerritt is his brother, and William Shatner gets kidnapped, and then Tom Skerritt shows up in the movie with the very lovely, what is her name? She's very beautiful. Keenan Wynn, maybe? I don't know. One of the girls in it. It's very attractive. Keenan Wynn could be a guy for all I know. Yeah, so she's in it. They go to the ghost town and they confront basically the cult. What makes The Devil's Reign so special is two things. One is they had a technical advisor, which was Anton LaVey, who is the Church of Satan founder. He was a technical advisor on it, so he advised with this is what a satanic cult would look like. These are what the costumes would look like, and stuff like that. And it was pretty cool. There's an interview on here with the now current owners or founder, high priestess and high priest or whatever of the Church of Satan in Poughkeepsie, New York, and they talk about how mainly Anton LaVey his name was used basically just to sell the film. But he took it very serious, and he was there on set all the time, and everyone, from the sounds of it, sounds like everyone had a good time shooting this movie. The other thing that makes the film so cool is the ending. The ending is just so over the top. It's just a spectacular practical effects extravaganza where you're like, holy shit, this is amazing. Actually, overall, the movie is actually a lot of fun, and I think it helped that they actually had a technical advisor to kind of make things a little more realistic. I mean, it's a convoluted story and it makes no sense overall, but I don't know, it was just a lot of fun. It's only 86 minutes, so it doesn't run its core, it doesn't run over, you're not feeling like you're oh god, just end. So yeah, so I definitely recommend watching The Devil's Reign. Whereas for the Blu-ray, it looks amazing. Severin Films have done a great job on the transfer. There's nothing really written here about anything special about the transfer. I want to make sure that it's not restored from blah blah blah. Nope. Lots of extra features on it. Audio commentary with the director, Robert Fust. Confessions of Tom, interview with Tom Skerritt. The Devil's Makeup, an interview with the SFX artist Tom Berman. 1975 archive interview with actor William Shatner. I'm sure that is fun. I didn't get a chance to really go through all the features. I mainly watched the Consulting with the Devil, a conversation with the High Priest and High Priestess of the Church of Satan. That one ran about 11 minutes. We have First Stop Durango, interview with script supervisor Anne-Marie Quintana. Hail Satan, interview with Anton LaVey. Biographer Blanche Barton. Filmmaker, horror collector Daniel Roebuck on The Devil's Reign. On-set Polaroid gallery by script supervisor Anne-Marie. Accompanied by radio spots, a theatrical trailer, TV spots, and poster still gallery. Yeah, so this is the cover here. Kind of satanic cult stuff. William Shatner all dressed up. Everyone's kind of melting. And we get the reverse cover right here. There you go. There's a reverse cover. It's kind of a trippy 70s thing on it. It's funny because it shows like a woman with like her top ripped open, and there actually isn't any nudity in this film. Lilith, the seductive devil person demon thing, actually shows up, but we don't really get a lot of action from her, unfortunately. That's definitely something the film could have used a little more of, I guess, is a little more nudity. But that's me. That's my dirty self talking. So yeah, so just a quick Blu-ray review of The Devil's Reign. I definitely recommend buying it if you haven't already. Like I said, it's been out since October, but you should be able to get it for a pretty good price. So yeah, Severin Films, The Devil's Reign, a very trippy, satanic cult film with William Shatner and Tom Skerritt, Ernest Borgnine, and who may or may not be a woman, Keenan Wynn, maybe? Oh, and John Travolta's in it. Anyways, that's the end. Remember.